Hi, this is Jasmine from Nail Republic, and today I want to show you how to do very simple French nails with the glitter tip using the reverse technique. For doing my reverse, I'm going to use this Blush Young Nails Cover Powder, which is a little bit shiny. I don't know if you can see it. It's a very nice powder. And I'm going to start doing my reverse. I'm going to apply one bead here in the middle of my nail, and I'm going to spread it to one side, and I'm going to the other side, always making very flat all this to avoid any very thick borders. And then with my pen with my brush, I'm going to like push it down the product. Sometimes, depending on how wet you work, the acrylic will run by itself down. I like working a little bit dry. In that way I have like control of how much my product run. And it's difficult to say how to do it. It's something that you learn with the experience. And as you can see, I have created my first part of the reverse, and it's the most important because it's where you create the smile. I like deep smiles. So again, you put your bead here, you go to one side, and you close this channel, this part of the smile, and you make it so flat in this area to avoid any thick borders. You go to the other side and you do the same. And in the meantime, while doing this, you push a little bit down to help the product place it and run. And pretty much the smile creates by itself, as you can see. It's very nice and sharp without a lot of work. So I'm going to apply one more bead to finish my reverse, and I'm going to apply it a little bit more close to the cuticle area, but I'm going to keep a distance to avoid touching the skin or coming too close to all this area, and in that way I avoid any lifting. So it will be nice and flat. And as you can see, I'm done with my reverse. So easy. And I know that when you try, you will say that was not easy, but it will come. You just need to practice and practice and practice, and it will be much better when you try it many times, of course, but it will be much better at some point. Then I'm just going to use this nice blue just to show you how to work with glitter. You can use just color, acrylic powder, glitter, whatever. And I'm going to apply a very thin layer of glitter here. I don't want to do it too thick. I want it to be as flat as possible, but of course it needs to cover very well the bottom of my, the tip of my, nail. But it needs to be as flat as possible because I'm going to encapsulate it. And as I already say in some of my other videos, I don't like thick tips. I think they're the worst that can be in the world. So it needs to be as thin as possible, not extreme thin, of course. There has to be some strength there, but as natural as possible. So as you can see, it was a little bit of glitter I took, and it was enough to cover the whole tip. And now after this, I'm going to use just plain clear acrylic powder. I like using the ones that dry faster. just to not wait, just to be finished faster. As you can see, we're just going to use just normal clear powder to encapsulate. And again, I'm going to take a medium size bead, not too much. I'm going to put it in the middle of my tip here, and I'm going to kind of like spread it again to one side, to the other, clean my brush of excess, and then I'm going in this way to encapsulate my nail. And then I'm just going to shape it with the body of my brush like this. And I think I'm not going to need more acrylic powder, just like that. And I can tell you there's enough. It might look like, oh, that was a very little bead or something like that, but it's really enough. You know, when you learn to use your brush to shape in perfection a nail, then you don't need to file too much, then you don't need to apply too much product. So this will be enough for me to do my nail, and I will just wait till it's ready to file it, and I will show you a photo of the result of it.